What is up, fellas? Oh, we are back on the bread and butter game. The bread and butter chat. We are back. Samuel first in today. Welcome in, man. Followed by Mr. Wolverine and Spidey. Interesting. Welcome in, man. First mod, of course. Also, Samuel first on Twitch, too. What a huge flex. Didn't have to do it, but he decided to. He did it anyways. Big time. Big dog right there. Welcome, 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 guys. Welcome. Also, who could forget Samir? Just outside the podium finish, of course. Welcome in, fellas. Cosmic champion in the solo raid today? Oh, that's easy. Easy. Bingo, bango, bongo. We use... I mean, we can use Carolina Dean. She's kind of bananas. We'll use Mr. Arcus, though. Forgot today was Wednesday. How cooked are you? You're pretty cooked, I think. Legitimately fried like an egg. Not the worst thing, though. Was it this one that I think? Yeah, I think that's this one that I take with Arcus. I don't even remember. It doesn't matter. He does so much damage. Minimally cooked. Partially cooked. Lizard has been cooking the Nightmare Raids. That is who I brought in as well, actually. Yeah, he's filthy in raids. Like, one special 2, after it's, like, ramped up or whatever, it's, like, 12 million damage. Missing out not using Venom? I've used Venom plenty of times. I also use Venom a lot outside of raids. Arcus doesn't get broken out as often, so I like to bring in the big dog. Yeah, Venom is McNasty. Also, welcome in, Abyss. Happy to have so many of you guys in here so early. If you could do me a favor, go ahead and give a nice thumbs up Reno on the stream. Prince, welcome over on Twitch, man. Have to stop meeting like this, 3 a.m. again, and like clockwork, you're here. It's your abusive relationship. Well, welcome in, man. Happy to have you for however long we have you. Again, it's still crazy to me how many people show out in different time zones like that. I could never. I gotta go to bed in like 2 hours or else I'm cooked. Solo raids are so boring. I actually kind of enjoy them, believe it or not. Although I enjoy the stereotypically boring things in this game. Because I'm a weirdo. I mean, you'll level up eventually, Samir, right? You'll get there. Don't have to be in a rush. How dare you throw that? Prince. Well, I may put you to sleep. I don't know. Aw, man, we almost got a special 2 off in time. Doesn't matter. Arcus is filthy. Doesn't even, like, Arcus doesn't even fully get into his loop before he KOs. It's very sad. That's the case in a lot of fights where he works, actually. All right, let's hop into EQ. Let me just make sure any, like, last second, I guess, SIGs I could add in. Just barely boost my prestige. How was the rest of my stream? Did I finish the cake yesterday? No, I actually finished it right before stream, but I had like a third of it left. So I mean, I basically finished it, really. Max Sig. Betsy, why not? Nope, and it was just as tasty. Gosh, I love cake. It's gonna be the death of me though, man. My wife is like too good to me. Cooks me too many goodies. Tune the difficulty. Let's turn it all the way down, shall we? It's too scary. No, I'm just kidding. Let's hop in. I remember last month's EQ was like a walk in the park. So I wonder if it'll be a little bit tougher this time around. I'm not sure. Like halfway through 64. I'm almost 67. I'm kind of scared to use XP tokens to get there, just because of all the memes that might ensue. I know you guys are trying to get me to use guillotine here, but could kind of just use like anybody, really. This one scares me on Elder. They're not usually too bad. They just look daunting. Dude, should we bring Blade for the lulz? Let's bring Blade for the lulz. You just finished it up? How did it go, Lee? We have to bring in the GOAT. Of course, the Gogster makes the roster. Like he always does. Mandatory. Part of the team. We could bring in Magic. See how many people tell me I'm an idiot for using Magic in the stream. Let's just bring in the Rintraw. What synergy does he have here? Oh, that's actually a good synergy with the Gogster. Perfect block chance. Cool. This team seems okay. Don't do this to me. You hate doing EQ on normal and then on Elder it's such an energy vacuum. No, that is true. But to be fair, there's not much else to use energy on nowadays. You just kind of wait until EQ rolls around, burn it all up, or like new content should that ever arrive. Like normal questing content. Time for the Mangog. What's up, Warlock? Welcome in. Also, before stream today, I had to go ahead and sell like a bunch of ISO. That was fun. Oh, I gotta sneeze. I'm trying to resist. Mangog is so big time. I love how this is like the stream tradition now. Bring in the Gogster. Slowly and surely getting Furies. One day, Mangog will get a buff, and I'll look like a genius. I probably shouldn't have thrown that. Oh, well. Is Goggy good? No. No, he has a kit that could make him good. There are things about the way Mangog works that I actually like. Just in practice, he doesn't end up being fantastic. Every single 4-star you own is going to rank 5. Oh, that's going to take forever, but good luck, Lee. I'll make it there eventually. That Mysterium update is big time, though. Fully Q. Super easy. Pause button is right there for the sneeze. No, we just power through it. Dang, Lee. That's going to really catapult your account rating. Let me know if that bumps you up in your global ranking. I would imagine everybody else at your level is probably doing the exact same thing, but just out of curiosity. Oh, he can only regenerate after being below 70% health. That's a bummer. Because I think he would actually be pretty nasty for this EQ. Maybe we just like use Blade until he dies. Or until we get to where we can regen, at least. And then see if he's actually cracked out of his mind. Dang it, Warlock. That's unfortunate. I keep seeing a lot more like actual NFL news though on social media and stuff lately, Warlock. And it's getting me excited. Oh, I don't know how I just... Oh, because he power drains off the SP2. Okay, so I'm going to get Furies anyways. I forgot about that part. Okay, so he's still going to be, like, usable. Yeah, he's still doing some serious damage. Good job, Blade. Myles Garrett becoming a Ram was not on my list. I did not think that would happen. I thought he was like untradeable. Yeah, I think everyone else might probably rank up in the same way, Lee, but you never know. They could be slackers. Did we did not, Spidey. We did not. Dude, Blade was actually kind of cooking though. He was kind of destroying there. Let's use Mr. Strange here. It's probably not actually that good. Taskmaster is a really annoying defender, actually. You bumhead. Yeah, the AJ Brown thing has been speculated for like an eternity by now, it feels like. All right, Doctor Strange, also very good. I mean, this EQ is still so easy, man. Let's use Blade. It's kind of fun using Blade. Also, how are you guys liking the new Battleground season? Those of you that have braved the waters. Give you a Cosmic to use? Vision Arcus. You asked, I answered. No, but I answered first. Maybe not, though. Stream delay might have cooked me there. What boost does Arcus use? Weak, whatever it's called. And then goes special 2, special 3. On your way to the special 2, you want to try and apply as many armor breaks as you can, because the more armor breaks you have when you fire the special 2, the longer his armor shatter from the special 2 lasts. And then special 3, after you throw it, you get a big time fury, and then just spam special 1. If he even survives that long, he probably will. Mine usually KOs before that, but mine is also rank 4 ascended level 2, so he's kind of nuts. Speaking of nuts, Squirrel Girl. I don't know if this will kill me. Nope, we're good. Hit me. Blade do be kind of doing damage. Yeah, rank 5 Venom is nuts. Not even just for solo raids. I'm not convinced that, like, Venom might not even need a raid boost, honestly, dude. Those bleeds go nuts. You could do that, sure. Either of them work. I would imagine. I've never actually tried the other one. That's mainly why I told you to go with the one. But that's because I used it and it just didn't matter. But that, now that you talk about it, it might be better. What does this lane have? Is it still the same? Looks like it. Yeah, but the relic makes a big deal. And then like max sig as well. How much power does he... Okay, I mean, that regen is pretty spicy, actually. I mean, that makes it really easy to get your Furies. And I can't believe I'm actually using Stellar Forge Blade right now and enjoying it. But yeah, Abyss, let me know how that node goes. I've actually not tried that before. If you do EQ on Elder, you get all normal rewards with it too, right? Yes, you do. Yep. That's always been the case. The only difference being before, you had to still do classic difficulty to unlock Elder. Although now we can just flip a switch and only do the Elder difficulty, which is fantastic. Wow, I already have all my Furies. That's crazy. Because I just parry, I'm like barely below 70%. And then I can proc the regen. No way. That's crazy bad luck, Abyss. I'm sorry, man. Whoa, the NBA Finals started tonight? That's crazy. Who do you want to win, Morlock? I kind of want the Spurs to win. I think it would be fun. I'm going to keep on keeping on with the Bladester. I'm melting? Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'd be melting with, like, just about anyone. He is doing very well, though. It's cool that he can just, like, parry. You lose enough health, and then you proc your regen. You regen, like, nothing. And then now I have all my Furies. I think Blade is only rank 2 as well. Too bad he gets that protection with 2 bars. That regen is really nice, though. That's a pretty stellar blade. It is. He's been forged to be that way, though. He wasn't born that way. Armor shatter will... Oh, yes. Yeah, I'd hoped maybe that would be overridden, but I guess it's not. That's kind of a dumb interaction, actually. Because I bet the damage would get pretty silly. Man, Thor would have been dead right there if I wasn't nerfed with the protection node. You like him a lot more than you thought? I think, yeah, I think he's pretty solid. He was not really my favorite for that Red Goblin fight, but that might just be because he was such a low rank. As far as like a questing champion, though, I think he's really good. Maybe not like ultra marathon questing content, though, you know? Spurs, you bought the Wemby Funko Pop last night. You made a bet? Well, good luck, man. Remember, bet responsibly. Never bet more than you're willing to lose. Right, chat? That goes for MCOC. Also, don't spend more money than you're willing to part with. Just a good rule of thumb. I mean, honestly, that's a good rule of thumb for literally any purchase. And those degens do be hitting hard with 5 Furies. New York is unlikable. I don't really know anybody on the Knicks. Rank 3, he handled the Goblin well. I did it at the end of stream. Was it yesterday? Anyway, I was struggling, man. I used a few revives because I was just like not having it. But I don't know how much of that was I was just super tired yesterday. I don't know. I will say that Red Goblin just had my number. Man, being able to just farm the Furies so easy is nice too. And while I'm doing it, I'm playing a degen. And then they just melt. Never been a betting man yourself? That's probably good. There's a lot of people that lives get ruined by gambling. Yo, what's up, Cisco? Welcome in. Now, I don't want to like glamorize it or anything. I've made a couple bets myself. I'm not like super into it either, but occasionally like I'll throw a $5 bet on just like a random thing in the NFL. I don't know how some people can throw like big dollars at it personally. I mean, some people do it for a living. I could never imagine that either. But yeah, $5 bets are the move. I like doing those once in a while just so I'm a little bit more invested in watching whatever game I'm watching in the NFL. I will say I can definitely understand how it can be really, really addicting. Yo, what's up, Zemo? Gambling full-time seems so exhausting. It's honestly just as exhausting, I would imagine, as like keeping up to date with the stock market is. Stuff like that. Because if you can make your money on stocks just like by trading for a couple hours a day, but really like that is a ton of time that you have to dedicate. Wiccan, you're kind of ruining my flow here. And like, I feel like stocks are maybe even a little more safe than sports gambling. I don't know. I mean, it's all speculatory, I guess, at the end of the day. But yeah, I mean, people do it successfully. I think the dirty little secret of a lot of full-time gamblers, not all of them, is that they make money off of like their gambling courses, and like people will usually have like premium clubs that you can pay to become part of, and you'll get their picks and stuff. I think that's predominantly their income, honestly. You're selling the course, not like the road to gambling professionally. It's the same with a lot of side hustles. If you ever look really deep into like the side hustle Reddit, if you don't know what a side hustle is, it's kind of in the name, just extra stuff you can do outside of your regular job to make some spending cash. Oh, my damage. Anyway, a lot of people will just sell a course on how to like make a bunch of money on a side hustle. Dude Blade is dead. All because I whiffed in a special. That's really fast. What rank is the Abyss? Stocks might be safe because you can pull out before the... Yeah, that's true. You can have like stop losses and stuff. That's true. That is very, very true. So I guess, yeah, you're probably right. I mean, you can like... It's not quite the same, but you can cash out early on some bets. If it looks like they're going to hit, sportsbooks will like offer you money, not the full amount. That can kind of help you hedge. Does Dust do well over a tune? Over a tune. Are you trying to say is Dust do well over a Tuma? Oh, stocks are definitely better. I'm not arguing that. I think they're both very comparable though. Now, are you asking if Dust does well against a Tuma, or just like who is the best champion of the two? Yeah, Spellcheck hates like Marvel characters and stuff. The good thing about stocks too, by the way, is like you don't lose money until you sell, right? Gambling, like if you don't hit the bet, that money is gone, poof, into the ether. You don't ever get it back. A Drax boss? What? What? Wait, does this guy have nodes on him? No, it's literally just a basic Drax. Dude, please. Please let this be an Easter egg for Drax being buffed. Oh, I would love that. Who do we want to... Let's do this fight with Carolina Dean. I think she gets progress towards the objectives in game. Might as well. It's like one extra fight. Wolverine Weapon X will become available usually during like spending events. So Banquet is generally the time to get Weapon Flex on the roster. I want to say he's made it into some other big deals. I could be wrong though. Zemo would probably know, because I don't generally spend on a lot of the other popular spending events. But I want to say he's been in selectors at some point, right? Maybe not. Maybe it's just Banquet. It's not a sign of a Drax buff. We can hope. Why you gotta be such a Debbie Downer, Zemo? We have to believe. Oh, it's a lore reason. Well, we can still hope. Even if it is for lore. I think they need selectors on all the Catalyst stuff too. Or like the multi-selector. Okay. This quest, what are we at? Mutant? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We'll throw in you, we'll throw in you, we'll throw in Sinister, who's probably ridiculous, and I'm sure we won't need anybody else. Throw in Emma Frost for funsies. Weapon X was in a past July 4th deal in Cyber Week, but he was also in Banquet. He may make a return. Okay, so I wasn't mistaken thinking he was there then. Prince, it's going to happen today, man. It's going to happen today. Today is going to be the infamous day we pull Spider-Ham. Horseman Emma, trust. I think I did that last EQ. At least I thought I did. I thought I did that, actually. The more I think about it. No. I don't always say that every day. I don't ever call out the Spider-Ham pull. I am like the pessimist. I'm sure you could put together a compilation of me being slightly optimistic. But not every day. There's no way. I definitely have had my spirits broken more times than I can count. I mean, eventually, yeah, it would be bound to be correct. Even a broken clock is right twice a day, chat. As they say. Look at that damage. Gentle's crazy with it. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Let my wife open crystals. Maybe I'm the problem. We could try it. I bet she would be down for that. She's opened crystals in the past. Although I will say, like, before I started streaming, I would have her open crystals for me, and she did have notoriously bad luck. I don't know if that's still the case. Maybe she has the secret sauce now. We could see if she hasn't gone to bed for the night. Aw, really? 2%. All right, we're fine. Let her cook, or in my case, bake. Yeah, maybe I should. She has been sharpening the baking skills lately. I know she likes watching me open crystals. Might as well ramp Sinister's sig ability a little bit. Sinister is such a, like, silly champion, man. The fact that his degens get boosted by Furies and stuff is wild. Hashtag freebie Thistlecake. Why not? We'll throw APOC in a fight too. Yo, what's up, Nick? How are you, man? Yo, APOC be getting those Furies quick. Man, I like using Apocalypse. He's such a fun champion to play. Lot of champions on this path that I don't want to deal with their ability to shrug debuffs. So, Mr. Apocalypse gonna get a lot of usage in this path, I think. Could I use Jean Grey? Absolutely. Can we all just collectively also agree that it's very impressive that Apocalypse can even jump? Has anybody ever thought about that? He's a humongous dude, and he's just casually like jump kicking people on that special too. That is like insanely impressive. Look at this. Look at this. Boom. APOC Loki athletic? Dude, I know. You know he's hitting that CrossFit. For sure. How much does that man weigh? I mean, he's huge to begin with. And then he has his, like... It's got to be super heavy armor. Simone Biles shaking. Yeah, he's coming for that gold. I like his odds too, man. He's terrifying enough, and then he just comes at you with a jump kick. Absolutely wild. I should just be spamming special one. He does enough damage. Definitely one of the aura farmers of MCOC. He's actually going to be in the new season of X-Men 97. So that'll be sweet when that rolls out. That show's fantastic. We talked about it like last week, I feel like, but it's worth mentioning again. Yeah, right. If I'm an innocent bystander and APOC is trying to take over the world, he can have it. I don't get paid enough. He is a god. Isn't that like a self-granted title, though? Like, he considers himself a god? Like, he's not legitimately a god, right? Abyss? Lore god? What is the answer? Do 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 do. Let's make a horseman, shall we? Let's go horseman gentle. Sorry about the Emma Frost enjoyers. There is kind of a reason for it. So you get hit as a horseman, you go unstoppable, right? Kindred's sig ability is if he's unstoppable and he throws a special, he doesn't take the damage back. So if I really want, I can just kind of dash in and go crazy. Like this. Although the unstop. Oh no, it's still there. We're chilling. She's super dead though. Super dead. We don't even get the chance to see the safety there. Oh my goodness. Wonder if APOC or APOC reference is going to be in the Wolverine game. Oh yeah, I did see that there was some more Wolverine game stuff announced. I saw that it wasn't going to be open world, like confirmed. It's going to be like a story-driven linear thing, which I think is cool. Not everything has to be an open world game. Look at that damage, man. You got hit with an ad for Backrooms? Was it scary? It's weird, dude. My short form content, my Instagram reels, my algorithm for some reason just keeps showing me Backrooms related things, and I have like no interest in it at all. Maybe I would watch it on a whim, but it's just not my style. Oh, sorry, Abyss. Yeah, I mean, Samir said APOC was a god. I wanted to know if that was like lore accurate or if he just considers himself a god. Because I thought he just considered himself a god because he has an enormous ego. Yeah, I don't. Maybe they could give Wolverine like a motorcycle if it was like an open world game. That would probably be the only way. It's not like Spider-Man where you can make it really enjoyable. Although he is kind of like pretty well known for using a motorcycle. So maybe it wouldn't be the worst idea. Apocalypse has never claimed to be a god, nor is he a god. An immensely powerful mutant, yes, but not a god. Okay. Well, there we have it. I bet in his own head, though. Like, he's definitely gotta have, like, some sort of arrogance to him. How could you not? This man can, like, jump kick you. The big bad dad. Oh, bologna sandwich. I swear I dexed that. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. His armor is made from celestial tech. Ooh. So do you think it's pretty heavy then? That's my question, because we were just talking a while ago. I don't know if you were here. Just the random things I talk about. He does a flying jump kick. Like, he's a big-bodied guy. And he's doing a flying jump kick with a full set of armor on. Is there lore about how heavy it is? It's got to be heavy. There's no way it's not. Also, I wonder if Gentle can just go straight to SP2 and then KO. He probably can. God, it's like one hit at the special too. And it's multi-hit, so you'd get Furies as you attack. Told your Alexa to put the lights back on? I don't blame you. Some of that stuff can get spooky. I think in the movie he kind of is. Not that that means anything. I'm going to try and just go straight to the SP2. Oh, it's so close. If we would have had our last muscle mass, I think that would have killed. We were one shy of the limit. I'll probably just go straight to special 2. He can alter his DNA at any point, so he can just make himself strong enough for it in the blink of an eye. Okay. So that's why he can do crazy jump kicks. I've never actually looked into specifically, like, lore-wise, what Apocalypse's abilities even are. Because I just assume he's just so cracked out of his mind. Doesn't even matter. Kind of feels like he can just do whatever the plot needs him to do. Big time. And you guys know all this lore. Oh, we have to fight Moon Dragon. Oh, well. You know what? We better bring in, for Moon Dragon. Better bring in Mojo. The things you would do for Sandy are diabolical. Yeah, Sandman is pretty good now. I think like his little tune-up and his like extra juice on his ascension makes a big difference. He's always had the damage and the utility though. He's just been a character that I think people overlook. Myself included, kind of. We have a guy named Saiyan. He frequents the Reddit spaces, by the way, so if you're hanging out over there, you probably have seen his gameplay and username a few times. But he's always preaching the gospel of Sandman, so I've always been wary of it. Such a funny special attack to be unblockable. Has like no reach at all. Oh, my damage, dude. And Gentle just dominated the quest. I'm sure Emma Frost would have done the same thing. By the way, I think any mutant. All right, is chapter 1 done? We may be in line for some extra credit today, chat. Science attackers, dodging an attack, or wild time blocks, remove poison. When you're immune to poison, you get stuff. Okay. Count Nefaria, Lizard, Falcon, Photon. Not you. Death of She-Hulk. Is Photon, is she poison immune? I don't remember if she is. I don't think she is, right? She's just immune to bleed. Okay, that's what I thought. She is still gonna dunk on this quest, though. Yo, what's up, Sage? How are you, man? You still hate Sandman? I can say I still probably won't rank him up. I don't hate him, though. In fact, do I have an Ascended? I don't think I have an Ascended Sandman. What's going on? Just pushing through EQ, man. Trying to get this done as fast as I can so we can pop open some crystals, you know? It's okay. Photon is going to help us do that. Dang, Abyss. That's insane that you can just recall that off the top of your head, by the way. It's like you just, yeah, I just casually know what the ancient Egyptians called apocalypse. No biggie. It's just something I know because I'm that guy. Very impressive. I am just Timothy. Photon is so good. Yeah, Photon does big time damage. Big damage. You love your Ascended Sandman? A lot of people do. A lot of people definitely do. Part of it for me too is my science roster is like pretty packed. And I don't know that I really have room to rank up and like heavily invest in another science champ. That's probably the biggest hang up. Science is definitely kind of turned into a egg. Thank you for the raid, man. Welcome in. Welcome in, Eggsters. Hope your stream went well, man. Anyway, my science roster is quickly turning into kind of lopsided compared to the other classes. I need to like self-regulate. Your account is allergic to tax? That's a bummer of a class to not pull a bunch of. All right, you know what? Radiation be danged. What's he gonna do? Kill us? I'm not scared of no death field. He's your favorite X-Men villain? I like APOC. I think he's really cool. He's just got that aura, man. Just that raw aura. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in, Cheeto. Kick back and relax. Put your feet up. Kind of what this EQ is for. I don't feel like the prestige, like the difficulty adaptation thing for EQ was tuned to collectives. I feel like EQ is too easy right now. That being said, watch me just get slammed. You have a rank 4 APOC. Hey, same here, man. No regrets about that either. An oldie but a goodie. Oh, I do not know his new animations. I should probably learn those. That's definitely going to catch me off guard in the future. Debating on him, Deadpool, or Juggy for rank 5. I would probably go Juggernaut, personally. It's a tough choice, though. I could see myself ranking up any of those three for sure. I just feel like Deadpool X-Force is so cracked. Like, you don't even need to rank him up, man. His damage is insane. Had a rank 4 APOC before you had a rank 4 Onslaught. Big respect, Abyss. I remember when I ranked up APOC, I want to say I remember some people were giving me grief for it. And I'm like, nah, guys, he's still good. Also, he's cool. And I rank up based on coolness. It's a big deal. Oh, OG Deadpool? Oh, okay. Dude, you have to do it for the flags. Nah, okay. Now, you definitely should rank up Deadpool. Will he be borderline useless for a lot of things? Absolutely, but it's cool. It's like that guy with the rank 5 Thanos. Have I taken any breaks from the game, or am I going 11 years strong? I've taken breaks here and there, yeah. At one point, I took a break for like 2 years. And then I took a break for like a year. I think those are my only 2 breaks. I've like soft taken a break, you know, where I just still had the game. And I was logging in, but I wasn't actively clearing content all the time. So I've done stuff like that before. The 2 year and the 1 year, though, those were times I like actually had the game uninstalled. Although ever since I re-downloaded it this last time, man, I've just been continuously enjoying it. I don't know that I'll quit until the game dies. We'll see. It would take a lot to get me to delete the game or quit playing it right now, I think. Should we use a different champion? Nah. Okay, that would actually be pretty awesome. Yeah. All the pools. Gonna get auto block soon. There it is. Photon just taking me all the way here, man. Making up much needed time if I want to finish all of these quests before I'm done on stream today. Yeah, that's unfortunate, Abyss. Do you think Gambit will... I mean, I guess that's kind of spoilery. Do you think he'll appear at all in the next season? Other than, like, flashbacks. Took a 10-year break. Yeah, I respect it. Honestly, like, I think it's easy to need to take a break in this game, that's for sure. And I've talked about it a couple times, but I think the biggest thing that killed this game for me was I just got in way too competitive of alliances. To the point where I felt like it was starting to turn into a job. And I already had, like, I was in college during one of my breaks, like, just a lot more important things to do, you know? I still have those important things to do right now. Don't get me wrong. OG Guts Splitta, thank you for the follow. But, you know, I feel like I'm in a spot where I can manage it a lot easier. I'm gonna use Neffy here. You don't see why he would? Probably because modern filmmakers don't want anyone to die. Perma-die. they're a main character or main character adjacent. Oh, that doesn't count. That's rigged. Easy peasy. Yeah, PC is the move. The big screen. Man, you sold your yellow jacket. Selling champions, man. I can't believe that used to be in the game. I'm guilty of it. I've done it a few times. That, and you could use Catalyst as ISO. And there were a couple of times I was really desperate for that last little bit of ISO that I would burn a Catalyst for it. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, you can go ahead and drop a like and follow. All that fun stuff. That would be greatly appreciated. I am also live on YouTube. Those of you on Twitch, if you're interested, you can go sub over there. Dang, she's still alive? I guess I only had a couple Furies. You sold champs to rank up Domino. Nice. I had a friend who sold champions to get a 5-star crystal, and he got Drax. Talk about a yikes. I don't know who the fight is, but Yondu should be okay. Oh, it's a long shot. Yep, he'll be fine. Why not? We'll actually use Yondu. The Yondiddly Dooster. He will serenade us with his whistles of victory. Hit me. Hit me. Come on. Come on, dude. Thank you. Big thanks. I think he's dead, chat. I think he's dead. There it is. You missed Yondu? Oh, Cisco Kid. That's a big miss. That's unfortunate. Hopefully he comes back sooner than the year. That'll bite if you have to wait an entire year. Okay, skill attackers. All right, probably Okoye. We'll bring in Mulgod, but Hitmonkey, Nick Fury. These guys will probably speedrun everything, I would imagine. Dude, my Yondu is on defense also. Wait, unless did they roll out the new war defense map? Because he used to be. My Yondu is rank 5 too, and I'm really upset whenever I can't use him for like the big EQ or AQ, I mean. It kind of angers me, actually. Yeah, the Mysterium store update, it's big time. Big time update. Very much needed, I think. Bullseye for Dracula, you won't miss. Too late. He wouldn't have been awful to put on the squad, though. It's okay. I don't mind playing around the miss most of the time. Oh, wow. Usually you can just attack straight into that guy. I was getting ready to launch a heavy. Wardo changing his ways, huh? Yeah, you just have to hit into the invis. Then it goes on a pretty decent cooldown. Let's use Hit Monkey. Ensnared debuff is awesome. Yeah, today. Top tier debuff for sure. Oh, I should have kept that. Whoops. I forgot I was fighting Craven for a second. Oh my, crit monkey. Actually, I haven't used crit monkey in a minute. Or just don't block. That also is true, yeah. Just get good. Let's use shield here. Spread the love around. Also, how you guys like that timer? You see that under his health bar? That will now show when the champion will be like on his cycle of going unstoppable and gaining his fury. It's magnificent. It's about time. So needed. Hopefully now we can get a timer for Ultra and Classic in his evade. Because that annoys me just about as much, if not more. Although that is a good change. Generally, I try to bring in slow counters for the champion. But in the case that I don't have that, it'll be nice to have. Let's use Mole Man. I did not see that yet, Abyss. No. How long ago did you send it? I think I checked the Discord last, like, this morning. Ooh, big time crit. Mole Man needs persistent charges. I could see an argument for not having them. It is kind of nice in one regard. You can play around, like, if you need him to counter evade and stuff like that, you can just not enter Frenzy right away. However, it's just, it would be nice, I think, to not have to parry heavy every single match. Maybe that could be a synergy. Oh, this is a bad matchup. What am I doing? Whatever. We'll see if we live. Does he just om-nom-noms the precisions? Ah, he's still getting deleted. We're fine. You work out to keep you calm? That's smart. See, I'm too busy, or I'm too tired from work all day to have any energy to lose my mind. Okay, yeah. I'll take a look at that after stream, Abyss. I bet it's cool. I don't think you ever send uncool things. Man, once you get that special 2 off, the damage just evaporates. Dude, yeah, Rage Rooms sound really fun to me. Just because I like destruction. Sheep. You and a bunch of people. I can't wait to look at all their ratings on my alliance and see how many people just their account rating goes to the moon. Oh, there's a debuff immunity after specials? I hadn't noticed. Just put like duct tape some pillows to your fists before you rage, so you don't break anything. Jeez, Mole Man. Yo, Storm, how are you, man? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you've been doing well. It's frenzy time. All right, you're dead. You're dead. Mole Man is that guy. Mole Man is just so dang fun to play, man. She's Nick this time, though. That's smart, Prince. At this point, I've been let down so many times by crystals, I can't even, like, summon enough emotion. I just feel numb to it. Like, the amount of times I have opened a crystal hoping it's Spider Ham for it just not to be the pig. I'm just used to it. I'm just used to it, man. I've been beaten into submission. Kabam wins. Nah, I'm just kidding. We never give up, never surrender. But it is kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, once you go through something so many times, you start to react to it less and less. Wasn't that a video game, Abyss? Midnight Suns? I think that was a video game, wasn't it? You stop spinning crystals and you just pop them. I can't resist spinning crystals. I still do that. Much to the chagrin of my chat. A lot of you guys don't like that. Well, that's too bad. You know, Chiel technically would work for Dracula too. She can't miss after she applies a tranquilize. So the special 2 would work. You'd give you? I wish I could make the trade of some kind. I wish. I've been offered a trade on multiple occasions. Unfortunately, that does not exist in the game. Man, can you imagine if Dracula could steal your Fury from the node, though? Do we just bet the farm on the special, too? Oh, we absolutely do. Nick Fury is still so insane, dude. What was my reaction to Ham getting Ascension? You can actually go back and watch it. We have the VOD. If someone could link it. But I will just suffice it to say there was a reaction. Swiss, what's up, man? Yeah, I like spinning crystals. Okay, like if I have 100 though, I'm not gonna spin all 100. Usually we spin 5, pop 10, spin 5, pop 10. You know what? We're just gonna commit. We're gonna see. Yeah, we're pretty reliably killing in one special too. I should have been using Fury. I think he's the fastest. I guess Okoye does one special 2 KO as well. So does Moleman, but he takes a little more of a setup. It was a cool turn-based cards strategy action game. It's a lot of things that you wouldn't think would go together. Bleeds should heal Dracula. I would be down for that. Does he take reduced damage from bleed at all? Is that in his kit? If it's not, that should definitely be in his kit. At the very least, he should have like 100% bleed resist so that you heal from willpower. Sage, you've gotten better luck pooping. Hey, you know what, man? Whatever gets you those good champion pulls, man. I don't judge. Oh, rip, dude. Autocorrect did you so dirty right there. Literally. I bet somebody has done that, Swiss. And it's probably someone who really wanted to milk the content. No, I've tried everything under the sun, I feel like. The only thing I have not tried is popping crystals open with literal ham. And maybe that's what I have to do. Let's take... I wonder if... I won't actually probably use him. Even though it was a typo, facts were said. True. I've definitely had days where I feel like spinning is better than popping. Although it's purely confirmation bias, you know. I don't remember what procs his power gain, but oh, it's his combo gain. That's right. That's what procs is. Power gain, whatever. We'll just take a special 3 to the face. If it happens, it happens. Yeah, I mean, the dialogue said distant thunder rumbles. Yeah. Oh, that is... I forgot that is a really long animation. All right, easy peasy. On to the next one. Rent a pig, buy a Spider-Man dog costume, put it on him, and get him to tap a crystal. You know what? If I knew someone with a pig, I would definitely try that. I'm not even joking. That would be the most spectacular crystal opening ever. And can you imagine if that was the one? Oh my gosh. The video would go viral. The stream highlight would be incredible. Oh boy. Cosmic time, huh? Okay, we bring you. We bring you. We bring... Where's Gallon? Where is Galon? Ooh, Scream is probably really good for this. Too bad she's not ranked up. That might not matter, though. We take Medusa. She's going to be quick. And then Carolina Dean. And then probably reboost. Wyatt, thank you for the follow, man. Yeah, if you just watch this, you'll get the currency you need. If this is the first like drops you're getting, you're definitely quite a ways away from getting Thor. But every week the drops are going to refresh, and you'll slowly accumulate enough currency to get Thor. And don't feel rushed or anything. They're leaving him as a Twitch drop reward for like the foreseeable future. They have no plans on removing him anytime soon, so man, it has been a long time since I've used Gallon. I forgot how much I actually enjoy Gallon. He was like a big time go-to for me as a 6-star. Big time. Gotta wear a pig costume on stream. That might be what I need to do. Or at the very least, just a Spider-Man costume. Oh, forgot he does the like pseudo unstoppable. You popped Carolina, and when you spun, you got Jubilee. Jubilee needs a buff, man. I think Jubilee is kind of cool. She just needs a buff. Needs a little bit of help. Oh, the last quest is bugged for the health pools? Dude. That would actually be clutch, though. I think we're fine. We're going to be able to finish all the quests in time. But I was a little bit worried. Venom 10-second fights this lane? Oh, I know. If I can get bleeds to proc. Hello. There we go. Raw. Could also throw heavies for armor breaks, I guess. Your phone has to charge. That's how I'm cheating. I'm zapping your battery. My mystical bedizzle energies. I will say, I wish the Herald of Galactus did a little bit more. It feels so underwhelming compared to Apoc's Horseman buff. I know they're not supposed to be one-to-one, but I feel like they should at least be like very much in the same ballpark. Ooh, congrats on getting your 6-star Venom relic. I know a lot of people that have not been able to snag that. I don't ever remember exactly who is who and like who has what on their rosters. I know there's a lot of people that either don't have the Juggernaut relic or they don't have the Venom relic in my stream, and they're hunting one or the other. Jubilee needs to be sold. Ouch, dude. Yeah, she needs a buff, though. I think Jubilee is like very comfortably in that category of champions I think should get a buff, because they're just kind of like in the game, but nobody really pays them any attention for anything. And it's pretty unfortunate. I wish there weren't champions that were just laid to waste, just completely forgotten. Miss Marvel, looking at you. Captain Marvel Classic. Heck, Black Bolt. I mean, he can do some stuff when he has good synergies. Not good enough stuff, though. Hit me with your baseball bat, big guy. Or don't, coward. Yeah, I don't think I'm missing any battle casts anymore on the main. Thankfully. I know I was hunting that Sinister Relic for a long time, but we did get that. See, that's the thing. My account is just, by all accounts, is very good. I have a lot of the really good champions. I just don't have Spider-Ham, dude. And it's like, it's so bittersweet because I want to be really happy about the champions I do have, but I can't help but focus on the champion I don't have. Yeah, Herc has been a 7-star as a defender for a long time now. Carolina Dean Ditto matchup? Nah. Yo, what's up, Charles? Yeah, that fight was like 6 seconds. 9, but the special one extended it a couple. You don't have a 6-star Sinister Relic? You will soon, dude. I can feel it. Yeah, I'll be shy of Thorax too. I still haven't gotten this last week's drops either. Good try, Beta Ray Bill. But in the end, bleeds were too much. Oh, speaking of champions Kabam also have forgotten about. Electra's a really good example too. Yeah, it is really nice that it's really easy to awaken Battlecast now. I like that they made that change. I feel like they've been in the game long enough that denying them didn't make that much sense. Give me the Om Nom Nom or not. Devin the Whale wants a review. Do I do account reviews? I've never officially done anything like that, no. I mean, if you ever wanted to, you could send me like the screenshots if you really wanted to flex your account, I guess, on Discord. I could take a look at it there. Depending on what we're doing, maybe I could show it on stream, but I would also just reply there. You can get Thorin drops. Yeah. Yeah, you don't... when you're looking at drops, it'll show as something called Observance. It's like a square guy that's like purple, I think, or something. And that is the currency that the game will give you. And once you get 50 of those, you can buy those in the game. Or you can buy Thor in the game with that currency. And again, I don't know if you can get 1 or 2 every week. I think it's 2 every week. And then probably some extra ones if it's a Kabam live stream. So make sure to not miss those. And yeah, he's not going away, so don't panic if you can't instantly afford him. Yeah, unsolicited Battlegrounds deck picks. Dude, Venom v Anti-Venom? No, I'm just kidding. Let's use... Arcus hasn't gotten any love. Rank 5 Vision Arcus is so good. Oh, yeah, I bet he's nuts. Unfortunately, my Cosmic is kind of covered right now. Are you... seriously? And they never throw the special. Anti-Venom is so, like, hesitant to throw that special, I swear. Fine. Don't let me play Arcus the way he's supposed to be played. Oh, well. You're one observance away? I think a lot of folks I was seeing are one observance away. But you'll be able to get it on Friday when they roll over again. You don't see observance? It should be there. Unless for some reason it's not a Twitch drop for this week. It should be, though. I'm pretty sure it should be in every week going forward. Although, admittedly, I haven't checked them this week, so maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember exactly how Phylavel works. We're just gonna go in with the roster we got. Somebody will kill her. Oh, you can buy observance? Okay, so you can do that as well, I guess, if you don't want to wait. So you could get him right now. Personally, I would just be patient with it if it were me. But to each their own. Can I eat your relic? Nom nom nom. Yep. Oh, she throws her sword. Okay. I don't remember that from the deep dive. I'm going to be honest. Doesn't seem too crazy to dodge her specials, though. It'll definitely take some practice. Who are my rank 5s? I have a rank 5 Yondu, Count Nefaria, and this guy, Venom. And the order of operations, Nefaria was my first rank 5, followed by... Was it Yondu? Oh, I actually don't remember who was second. I think I made them around the same time, though. I think it was Venom and then Yondu. Yeah, I really, really like using Yondu. Speaking of Yondu, I believe this is the tech quest. Yep. Except he doesn't really benefit from this quest that much. Because he does not have an armor up buff unless he steals one. Let's just bring Red Skull. He's usually pretty good in the tech quest. Okay. Man, it's crazy. EQ used to be something that would take me like 2-3 days, potentially. 2 to 3 days on stream. And now we can just rip through it in 2 hours. Think she's just an attacker? Yeah, it seems that way, Storm. I bet you there's some node out there that would make her really filthy on defense, though. People just need to figure it out. Rank 5 Yondu is diabolical? Dude, he's nuts. I'm a big fan of champions that are like borderline unkillable. Yondu is him. Dude, it is so hard to die. You can block everything under the sun. Speaking of blocking everything, also Iron Man. Oh, I forgot. Joaquin recovers during special attacks. In that case, I should have been armor breaking a little more. You only have one rank 5 for now? Hey, you'll get there, man. Did I play Grand Cross back in the day? I did. I did. How do you know that, Prince? I did. I still have it on my phone, actually. I log in and that's it. I don't even know why. I should have deleted it years ago. But yeah, I did used to stream that game too. Not at the same quality of this stream, though. That's for dang sure. I actually had some YouTube videos too, but I unlisted them or privated them or whatever it's called on YouTube. Yeah, it's insane how the passives for characters on that game have gotten. They are so convoluted and complex. There's so many different like effects in game. I couldn't even try to play PvP if I wanted to. But I still summon just for funsies, just for the small dopamine hit. New Melee in the banner is insane. I think I got the new Melee. Pretty sure I did, actually. In like 100. It was like one of my first few summons. Do I think it's worth it to 100% Necropolis with Necropolis Karinas for an Elder? Yeah, the sooner you can get to Elder progression, the better. Absolutely. For sure. So if that's what you have to do to get Elder, I completely think you should. Getting those new Karinas done is huge. Anytime, like my #1 advice in this game is to get the highest progression level possible as soon as you can. Because like the divide is quite large between what you can and can't get. And as time goes on, I think it'll separate a little bit more. There's still a lot of things that they, I think, hesitate to put Elder tier rewards in the game, or like in the mode or rewards for that thing. But down the road, gloves will come off. You'll be missing out on a lot of things if you're not Elder. So the sooner the better. And then you can get the Elder daily super event, everything. Also, I did not want to go special 2 there, but oh well. Yeah, it's the... I think he's just talking about the Karinas. You don't need to 100% explore Necropolis. You just have to do the Karina challenge. If you want, you can 100% Necropolis. I mean, it's a cool achievement, but just do the Karina challenge. Just do the Karina challenges for everything. You feel like MCOC could take a couple notes from Grand Cross? I will say, I'm pretty surprised that game is still going strong. Yondu gets the benefit from the nodes chat. Because we get the Steel Guardian's armor up. Look at the rupture damage. Look at it. It's so free. Oh, you're already Elder already. Okay, if you're already Elder and you have nothing else to do, you could do it for sure. There's nothing right now demanding revives, so you can kind of just do whatever. Yeah, I guess my final quest was fixed, unfortunately. Grand Cross account reveal when? Shane, are you a Grand Cross player too? Oh, dude. That would actually be kind of fun. I did have it installed on this PC. I actually have Origins installed on Steam, and I haven't really tried playing it. But maybe I should. I almost played Grand Cross Origins yesterday, but we decided to play Rocket League. Yeah, Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross hooked me hard. I was obsessed with that game for a while. Grand Cross stream when? Dude, that would be kind of fun. You would really have to like help me, because when I only log in and that's it. Like, I log in, claim the gems from PvP and leave. That's all I do. I was serious. Like, and then I'll summon if I feel like it. You would, oh, okay. I guess they're unblockable on this lane, huh? Fun. All right, well, we're definitely reading the nodes after this. Danny, please. Easy peasy. Who needs to block? Not me. Yeah, it doesn't storm. I would imagine the next piece of like semi-challenging content will be... Oh, the attacker needs an armor up. Okay. Will probably be for the next Stellar Forge piece. For Green Gabby. We're going to use Yondu again. He'll start unblockable though. Yeah, I do like the fact that in Grand Cross, when a character is announced, you can actually get the character right away. There's no like Titan pool. Although it does prey on the FOMO a little more in Grand Cross. Because if you don't get them for that banner, you have to wait until they come out in another banner. Towers will be fun, yeah. Haven't played since 2022, but man, it was fun for a while. Yeah, Grand Cross, dude, it's just different, and I really enjoyed it. The gameplay was fun and unique. I enjoyed it a lot. I don't currently anymore, but to be fair, I probably could. Maybe. Part of me is scared to like get hooked on another mobile game. I feel like I only really have time for MCOC. For a while, I had the newest like Pokemon trading card game on my phone as well. I can't remember. Pokemon Pocket. I had that. I was playing the heck out of that too. But I just deleted it because it was too much with like MCOC and Grand Cross. I just felt like I didn't have the time for it. It was too grindy. And Bastion kind of nice for this lane though, because he just always has that armor up. Do we just eat the power sting? Oh, that did way more than I thought it would. Never doing that again. Yeah, it is, Samir. It is indeed. I think part of the reason I got like so hooked into Grand Cross too, Grim, thank you for the follow over on Twitch, was just because I really was like into the Seven Deadly Sins universe at the time, and it just was a perfect storm. Like I was watching Seven Deadly Sins and stuff when it came out, stuff like that. And I was like, shoot, well, let's give it a go. Yeah, Escanor is very good in that game. Although I'm not sure how relevant he is anymore. I will never forget. That kind of, I'm not going to lie, that kind of killed SDS for me too. They did Escanor dirty. I am not a big fan of the way that his story ended. Yay, we can block now and use Yondu. He did not deserve it. My man's was innocent. Dragon Ball Legends. My brother was hooked on Dokkan Battle for a while. I don't know if he still is. He would play a lot of the gachas. Like, he would play a lot of One Piece Treasure Cruise as well. I don't know if he still plays any of those, though. I know he uninstalled Grand Cross a long time ago. He used to play MCOC with me too, but he uninstalled that. He ditched me. I don't know why I'm using Yondu here, actually. Oh well. Escanor carried the anime hard. Yeah. Yeah. Escanor is so peak, though. Like, we're talking about Apocalypse being an aura farmer. Not compared to Escanor. Dude, Big Daddy Sunshine? Oh my gosh. Yeah, Escanor scenes are peak. Peak. Who decided that? Oh. And his introduction into the story is just chef's kiss. So good, man. I might just go watch all the Escanor scenes. Escanor still carries? Heck yeah. You got hooked on solo leveling? Yeah, I haven't played... Actually, no, I did download the solo leveling mobile game once, and I just couldn't get totally into it. But the show and the manhwa, absolutely. Yeah, I've read the entirety of solo leveling. Not the spin-off, but just the main series. Escanor Merlin unit is insane. I do have them. Piccolo, the greatest aura farmer of all time? Maybe. I don't know, man. Samir, are you familiar with Escanor's game? God, just having a chokehold, it's scary. They're good at what they do, man. There's just something about them. The gameplay loop is satisfying, and then you get the dopamine of getting that new champion, and then you get like the power rush of just dunking on everything because power creep, you know, it's great until it's not, you know. Sometimes a champion rolls around that's like way too power crept, then it ruins the game for a while, and then everyone catches back up, and it's just a constant battle, you know. Also, what's up, Samael? Sorry I missed your message, man. His fight with the Esterosa is top 10 anime fights of all time. It is a really, really good fight. Dude, I wish his fight with Assault Mode Meliodas was animated better. Because that fight is peak. Other than, like, the storyline not going where I wanted it to in Seven Deadly Sins, the biggest thing I think that killed it was just the animation department, man. They fumbled hard on that show. Why would I hate someone weaker than me? Oh, yes. The sin of pride. You haven't watched One Punch Man season 3 because of the Garu slide? Yeah, that scene is brutal. One Punch Man got the same treatment, unfortunately, man. I wish we, like, let's not just... I get that you need deadlines, otherwise people would just abuse money, I guess. But, dude, stop rushing the animators, please. Let them give justice to all this incredible material that we want animated. Real B Dizzle summary of gotchas. It's great until it's not. Yeah, I know that was like deeply insightful. But really, like, that's all what it boils down to. It really is. Like, it can turn sour quick in my experience with gotchas. Let's use I don't know, dude. Let's throw in Mr. Sinister. Sure. Nobody comes close to Piccolo. I'll admit, I'm not super familiar with Piccolo. That's kind of like Dragon Ball content I haven't partaken in, really. One of the single greatest lines in all of cinema. Yeah, I agree with this. If they make him anything like OG, yeah, he'll be annoying. That's why I said, dude, Green Goblin can be really annoying on defense. Not Shatterstar, though. This guy's a punching bag. He's definitely an attacker. Phylavel, definitely a more threatening defender than this guy. In your experience, it's Gohan unit drops. The game sucks for 3 months minimum. Jinwoo out auras Piccolo every day. Jinwoo is like an incredible aura farmer for sure. Oh, yeah, dude. They did that justice, by the way. The animation department killed it for solo leveling. Batman out farms Piccolo? Dude, I don't know, man. All right, let's go open some crystals, chat. What do we think? This is what the people came for. Let's go spin them. Let's go get Spider-Ham. Let's retire once we get Spider. I'm just kidding. Can you imagine though? Dude, if we got Spider-Ham today, I would cry. Actually, I probably wouldn't cry, but I would be very happy. Oh, I have to go claim all this stuff, huh? You have to claim them in the stash still? It's still bugged that way? Ooh, actually, I need to go blow all my Mysterium real quick. Blow my wad, as I so eloquently put it the other day when I was suggesting no limits for this. Oh, boy. I can't remember. What catalyst all do I need for 4 stars? Tier 4 basic. Yeah, okay. We'll just buy a ton of tier 4 basic. Let's see. Let's buy like 35 of those. That's like barely any Mysterium. I don't want to be stuck in Selectorsville forever, though. I can't do that, dude. Oh man, I'm just gonna like. $99. Ham is coming. You can feel it. Yeah, EQ used to be 2 streams. I know. I was talking about that earlier. And I was like, man, we've come a long way. Yo, what's up, Jude? We just finished EQ. You're here just in time, though. Gonna crack open some Cristolas. You bought over 400 tier 4 basic. Oh my gosh. Get gold? I don't need gold. I'm pretty set on gold for a while. Although I guess the 4 stars could ruin that. Or Kabam could just freeze my game. Oh, we're back. We're back. Okay. I was getting sketchy. Please give me selectors on fragments. That would be the best. Nobody out Aura Farms Spawn. I should read some Spawn comics because I have like occasionally looked at his like Wikipedia page and I always remember him sounding like a bad A. Game has been feeling extra laggy. Yeah, it has something to do with all of this probably moving down the line in the stash. And it's a lot of things to claim at once, and the game has to calculate, okay, which selector screens do I need to pop up? How many? And then what screen do I have to pop up after the selector? Then I got to be able to scroll through all that, and then we also have to update all the other stuff in the stash. We'll get there eventually. Who is Spawn? Oh, I'm sure Abyss will love to answer that question. I will say he's like cracked out of his mind. That's for sure. Storm, that's probably more accurate than you think. Account so stacked it freezes when you claim rewards. Yeah, it's probably like also probably my hoarding issue is not helping. I'm single-handedly lowering the tick rate of the Marvel Contest of Champions servers. No doubt in my mind. We might be out of Selectorsville, though. Yes, I think we'll be able to claim faster now. Yeah, this is much better. None of those selectors were really important. Just delete them so I can claim them like this all the time. Okay. Don't need you. Straight in the bin. Rusty. Okay, guys, let's go open some stuff. Oh, or not. Never mind. Still Selectorsville. Okay, now we're fine. All right, you know what? We've helped enough. So we have 32 empowereds. Let's scroll through the rest and see what we have. I don't think we have anything in this menu since we opened our basic Nexus the other day. Oh, I lied. We have 2 Valiant Nexuses. You know what? Let's just go ahead and give those a pop right now while we're here. Spider-Ham, 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 Spider-Ham. Hey, 5-star Vox Awakening. You'll love to see it. Game was running on 30 FPS, yeah. It could run higher. I wonder what it would look like at like 120 or whatever. So it is on PC, and like this is an old game, so I think like even though my PC is dated, I think it could eat this game for breakfast. lunch and dinner. Ooh, I'll take you. Okay, and I think that's it as far as the basic crystal tab. Okay, and then I don't have any pump it up valiants. Shards, we're not touching the Titans for 5 more days. We do have some StatCast up in here. APOC! Talking about him earlier. He could not wait to join the roster. And APOC again. Let's go. No, let's get none of these are really that great, honestly. Let's just get the Human Torch relic. And then sorry guys, nobody wants to watch relics spin out. I feel like it's way too hard to get hyped for these. I missed a 6-star picking Vox. Well, that's fine though. It's a 6-star. No biggie. Means nothing to me. I definitely don't need the ISO, and I definitely won't after 32 or 31 empowered grace crystals. Oh, I don't think any of those. Okay. Oh, 6-star battle cast. And Ant-Man. I think he's max sig actually. Oh no, he's not. Very close though. Very close. Spider-Woman enjoyed that. And a Spider-Ham if I get one. You're not hype only because you don't understand the relics? They're just like minor stat boosts. They're mostly just for combo extending now. Okay, and then we're going to hold off on the 7-star basics now. We're going to go open the empowered grace crystals because those will give us shards. All right, guys, let's go and open the good stuff, shall we? So we're going to spin these first 2 because it will be annoying to not start with 30. I think we get a guaranteed ascension here, actually. I think we were like 10 or 12 away the last time we opened these. Let me go check after this. The camera's off center? It is, yeah. I don't know how it got that way, to be honest. It wasn't that way before. I think I moved it to like show something on screen. And then I noticed it today. Oh, I flipped it. I flipped it. There was a misinput. Oh, that was funny. Let's see, is it that one that I want? No, it's not that one. It's never that one. It's that one. No? Why is it going there? Wait. I'm confused. I mean, that's mostly center and just eyeballing it. Yeah, we'll count it. All right. We're 4 crystals away. So on these 5 spins, we're going to have a guaranteed ascension. Opening crystals upside down stream. we could. Yeah, I know, Storm, right? You have to like fake get excited for relics. Please fix it because I got you. You pulled a 7-star Spider-Ham? Oh my gosh, Supreme! Everybody be getting Spider-Ham but me! I'm telling you, Kabam like tunes into my live streams and they made him like the centerpiece of the July deals in spite of me. Like, listen, I know the world doesn't revolve around me. Not everything is related to me, but this has to be Kabam taking a shot at me, man. Like, come on. We're spinning because we get a guaranteed ascension, and I don't want to get that from a pop. That's boring. Want the anticipation, the hype. Which I think it's the next crystal is my guaranteed ascension. It ends today. We get Spider-Ham today. We get Spider-Ham today. I might need to start a Spider-Ham like fund between now and the July deals. That might be my only hope. Start a GoFundMe, whatever. I got it. Go start collecting cans in the street. Lady Deathstrike. I think we already had her ascended. Actually, no, maybe not. My alt account, I think, did. I don't know that my main did. Very nice. Not too bad. I did test her out though on the alt, and I remember she's kind of underwhelming. She is very good for select fights though. All things considered, I wish it was a different champion, but I'll take it. My most wanted ascension? I'm not really sure actually. I don't even remember the ascension pool half the time. All right, now we're going to pop 10. We're going to get a 7-star ham or not. Wait, we won new? Hey, we got Idu. Let's go. That would have been so awesome last week. Oh my gosh. Hey, anytime we get a new champion, that's big time, chat. That's big time. You'll love to see. We can get Idoom. But we can't get Spider-Ham. Let's pop 10 more. That was good luck for us. 2 new. Oh, it's just a 6-star samurai. Dang it, man. Professor X, not too bad of a pickup. We'll pop the last 5. Why not? Okay. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't waste the time spinning those. Ooh, dude, I'm actually pretty happy with getting Idoom right there. That was a pretty glaring, like, missing champion from my roster. Collectives upgrade too? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't know if that's a rank that gives you more empowered crystals. We'll have to go check. Nothing else was there. Nope. I don't think that one gives you crystals. Yeah, no, it doesn't. All right, chat. Well, it's time for the basics. We're going to have... What is that? 3? Actually, I think it's 4. Yep. Would have been awesome last week. It would have been fantastic. Yeah, the only champions now, after getting Idoom, that we're like really looking for, I think, would probably... Spider-Ham, top of the list. Literally been hunting him since the beginning of, like, time, as I know it. And then Prowler. I do want Prowler still. We already got Lumitrix, which is bananas. He entered the basic like 2 seconds ago, and we pulled him like a month ago. I can get a champion who's barely been in the pool, but I can't get a champion who's been in the pool for years. I want to get Spider-Ham from a basic. I don't want to have to purchase the man, but gosh dang it, Kabam. Dude, why you do this to me, man? This is the moment. We believe, chat, we believe. I had a pickle cake yesterday, gave me good luck. Okay, gentle max egg. Kind of an unfortunate pull there. We move on. I did not diss OG Gilly. I said nothing of the sort. I said somebody suggested that, but we're going to not do that. Dude, if I got Prowler and Spider-Ham, I don't know if I would need to play this game ever again. 3 hams? Hawkeye? Dude, get out of here. Hawkeye? Come on. That's the calm before the storm, though, I think. Okay. Maybe that's the ritual. That's what you got to do. Kabam really wants my money. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, man. It's like a big conspiracy. There's a switch they flicked on their servers that says Beedizzle can never get Spider-Ham from a crystal. Okay, and they set that to be a thing. And then they're like, hey, this is brilliant. We'll make the July deals Spider-Ham centric. And then Beedizzle will by Spider-Ham. Genius marketing. Genius. Sunspot, not genius. Although first time awakening, we take that. Spell ham with the crystal? That's genius. I like that. H. We'll do capital. A. M. I like that. I like that. That's a good idea. All right, guys. Are you ready to get a Max Sig OG Spider-Man? I sure am. Yeah, my wife's going to look at our bank account during July. Why are we broke? Spider-Ham, babe. Spider-Ham. That's why. Invisible Woman. Ugh. That was a really bad lineup of champions there, man. That was not good. Well. We need 7,000 more shards, huh? I don't think I can make it happen. Nothing's up. Cooldown. Like, I could get a few there, then make it 4,000 shards away. This is tragic. I mean, Supreme, thank you for the follow, man. Yeah, you should never waste radiance on shards. That's a waste. Well, we tried our best. Just wasn't good enough. JB Dizzle pulls Spider-Ham is the day I never return to a stream because what is there to watch after that? I know, right? At this point, I do wonder, like, man, do I ever want to get Spider-Ham? Killmonger, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Six star dupes will make it a full 7-star. Is that before or after the loyalty tokens? You have a question? Ask away. Essentia is already bought out. It's on cooldown now. I just don't get it, dude. Look, let me show you guys my roster. Some of you guys are newer to the stream, so you haven't seen it in a while. Here's my science roster. We're missing borderline nobody. Like, almost all of these champions aren't even in the basic, okay? Here's my skill roster. Again, missing almost nobody who's actually in the basic. A lot of these guys are like event exclusive champions, stuff like that. Mutant roster. We're missing Nightcrawler, I think. He's in the basic, and that's it. Cosmic. We're missing... Who is in the basic? Is Phoenix? I don't think she is. We might have everybody in Cosmic class now that we can get at the moment. Tech. We're missing Prowler. We were missing iDoom, but we're not anymore. That's it. So I don't think OG Vision's in the basic. And then Mystic... Yeah. I think Scarlet Witch is in the basic. We're missing Mordo. He's not in the basic, though. And then we're missing Hood, I guess. So we're missing a few Mystics. But, like, you see my point? We have almost everybody in the game. Like, our roster is extremely stacked and extremely blessed. And I'm thankful for it. But, dude, Spider-Ham is one of my favorite champions in the game. And I cannot, for the life of me, add him to the roster. And it is so tilting. Kabam knows, dude. No Kingpin? No, I went with the Absorbing Man. The drop for the 2-week, why not? Killmonger, any questions about drops? So I'll just give you like a quick drops thing. There are going to be drops every week, resetting on Friday with exclusive drops during any Kabam live stream. The way they've done it in the past is where there were some drops you could get only by watching official content creator program creators. I don't know if they're doing that still going forward or not, but you will be able to watch, get drops, slowly accumulate observance, which is how you get Thor Ragnarok. You won't be able to get him or all the currency needed for him in 1 week. It will take a lot of weeks of watching Twitch live streams. You don't have Bishop? Well, Storm, at least we can both despair over missing good champions together. So, and then you don't get drops instantly. Drops accumulate over time the longer you're watching a live stream. And it's important to note that it has to be a live stream. Sometimes it can buffer and you may need to refresh. Otherwise, you won't get progress towards your drops. So that's just like a quick rundown. I do not have Madeline Pryor as a 6-star. I do not. We'll have her as a 7-star next week, though, if all goes according to plan, right? We can only hope. Got to get rid of this ISO. The Knicks won game 1? Wow. I guess that you would kind of expect that, since the Spurs went to game 7. Usually when that happens, you lose the first game of the finals because everybody is just so tired. It takes a lot out of you to take a team to 7 games. Come on, game, please. There it is. All right, guys. That's going to do it for our stream today. We'll be live again tomorrow. I don't know what we'll be doing. I'm sure I'll figure it out, though. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for dropping by. Just so you guys know, I am live on YouTube and I am live on Twitch every single night. So, make sure you're following on Twitch and you're subscribed on YouTube so you don't miss my streams in the future. The more the merrier. Our stream is always growing, always getting bigger and bigger. So definitely get in on the ground floor while you can, if you know what I mean. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for the love and support today. It was a really fun stream, really laid back and chill. EQ is always a good time. I enjoy it. I wish we could have another new EQ tomorrow, honestly. We could. We could do EQ on the alts. We'll see. But anyway, guys, go ahead and give yourselves a crisp high five. Have a good rest of your night, a good rest of your day, whatever it is for you. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.